Good morning, Monday morning. What's up? It's tea time. What's going on? I have my dandelion spice. Let me know what you are sipping on. Maybe you are at work, but you will catch the replay. And when you do, comment hashtag replay so I know you showed up. What's up, girls? What's up, ladies? My tea today says, spread the light and be the lighthouse, and that I shall be. So good morning to you all. Hope you're having a wonderful morning. I want to talk about money and making it. So I want you to know that if you are afraid to invest in your business, most of the times it's not a money issue, it's a trust in yourself issue. So when you find yourself afraid to invest in your business, most of the times it's not a money issue, it's a trust in yourself issue. So I want to help you with that. Good morning. Good morning, sipping my tea. Good morning. And my message was, spread the light and be the lighthouse, and that I shall be. And so most of the times it's not a money issue, it's the trust in yourself issue. And this trust in yourself goes way back to where it affects you now, to where you look at your situation and you think it's the money. It was the lack of discipline that led you to where you are now, so you cannot trust yourself because you did not make great decisions in the past. So I want you to be able to level up your money, your mindset, and your business. I want to see you living your best life and making all these dreams come true, right? But the reality is, oh, that sounds so good, blueberry. I need that. You better put a picture of that in the comments so we all can know what you're sipping on. So I want you all to up-level your money, your mindset, your business, and just live these dreams. And the way we're going to have to do that is to face reality, right? Not sitting here and every day I face my reality more and more, to the point where I'm like, what was I doing 6 months ago? Was I sitting here like, woo, just praying? Like, the reality is doing the work. It's reading. It's like, where are my finances? What am I doing? What is coming in? What is coming out? Am I tracking this stuff? Do I know where I stand financially? And like I said, every day I'm learning something new, and I love to share this with you because I don't want you to feel stuck, because there's so much for you to invest in so that your return could just pay you tenfold. But I need you to put your focus right now on your finances. And what I mean by that is I need you to be financially responsible. Girls, this has kicked me in my ass over and over and over. Every time I said I couldn't pay a coach, I couldn't buy a book, I couldn't download a program, I couldn't go in a vitamin shop and spend $40 because I didn't have the money. In the past, that led up to that moment where I felt it hurting my pockets, I was financially irresponsible. I not once checked myself to make sure that I get on the right path, right? So what I want you to do is, I want you to think about your income. How much money is it that you're making right now? And don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed if you write on your paper, I'm making $600 a month, $700, $1,000. Don't be ashamed. Be real with yourself. How much am I making? And if it's coming from one source of income, cool. Write it down. You need to know this. But on paper, there's power in writing. These written words are powerful. Don't just think it. Write down. I'm making $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 a month. Cool. We got that. I want you to know where that income is coming from, though, too, right? Because then you know how to do a little bit more of this, a little less of that, right? Whatever works for you. But then I want you to find out what's going out. What are your expenses? And at one point, I thought I knew what my expenses were. I'm like, okay, off the top of my head, I pay my light, I pay my cable, and I love coffee and tea. No, it's deeper than that. I had to go into my Chase account and go through my statements. And I did it for a couple of months back, and I had to see a couple of things that were repeated. Rewind a little bit up to this point. A lot that was on my statement was alcohol purchases and bar visits. You know what I mean? Things like that. But Sometimes we find when we go into our statements, we're paying for things that are coming out automatically that we are not using. Right? I might be like, oh man, I'm not even using that to automate my business no more. Why am I spending $12 on that? Or I'm ordering this from this place and I got that on auto ship for, I don't know, 200, but I'm not really using that. Or maybe that's something that I could cut out for now. So when I started to look at my bank statement, what I wanted to see was, I wanted to see trends, right? I want to see what the heck am I spending my money on? Where is it going and why? Do I need it to be there every month? Maybe twice a month? I need to know these things. This is my money. The money that I say I don't have when I'm in the hot seat and I really want to do something special for myself. I want to do something big for myself and I'm crying because I ain't got it. Where is it? Because I know I made it, or I know I have the potential to make it. And when I say I'm talking about you. You as well. You got the potential to make this money and invest it in the things that make you great. But where is that money? So I found that, okay, I'm making whatever, $2,000 a month, right? Where's it coming from? It's coming from some clients that I train. It's coming from some meal plans that I made. Maybe some meals that I prep. Boom, I got that. I know where my money's coming from. Where is it going? Took me to look at my bank statements. Some things were so repeated on there. I'm like, that's got to go. You know, like, wow, I need to stop doing that, stop doing this. And when I did that, and so now I'm like, what are my real bills? And I'm going to give you an example, right? Because I've been doing it. So what are my real bills? So I look at my expenses, and I'm like, okay, I pay for storage. Cool. I know that I need that. I pay to host my podcast. I know that I need that. Wait, why am I paying for, I don't need that. Scratching that off. Okay, my phone bill, I need a cell phone. That's what I do my business on. I need that, right? So what I did was I looked at the things that I needed, kept them, cool. If there was anything that I could have downgraded to the basic, to the minimum, because I could still function at the minimum, at the basic, then I would do that as well. Just because I'm paying, I'll give you an example. I was paying $15 for a stamps.com account so I could mail out some packages from my house. But the basic was $4.99. So why not slash off $10? I wasn't getting anything extra. Made a call real quick. Get on the phone. Be responsible. Get these expenses down on papers. Get the numbers of these companies. Woman up and call. Give me another plan. I don't want this, or I no longer need this service. And so not only you budget right your income, so now the expenses. So now I start looking at the expenses. I'm like, okay, once you look at your expenses, I want you to do this, because some expenses are just monthly payments, right? Like I said, for my website, for my cell phone bill. Now I want you to look at the ones that are your debts. I'm sharing this because this is the one I have not looked at, okay? I'm like, it was just a monthly bill to me. It's not a debt. I'm like, my car note. My car note and my student loans. Girls, it finally hit me. I'm sitting here writing on stuff and I'm like, that's not a fucking just a monthly bill. That is a debt. That is a loan that has interest attached to it. That's something that I should be taking care of. That's something that I should be making a plan for. When am I going to pay this off? Because maybe if I plan it and cut out some other things, I could pay this off before it's due time. I could save me some money. They don't care how long it takes me to pay it off because they get an interest. But maybe I can make a plan. So I'm going to give you an example, and I'm going to share this with you. My two biggest debts are my car loan and my student loan. I added them up. When I added them up, right, my other expenses were bills, personal development. That is an expense. That is mine. That does not come off, right? And gas and food. I added up my student loan and my car note. $46,000 and $237.49. That is what I owe for my car and my student loan. Woo! I thought I was chilling. I thought every month my little bills are like $600-$700 and I'm making like $3-4 grand. No, girl, you got to set a plan. So those are my two biggest. And when I looked at them, I said, in total, I owe $67,713 for my car, my student loan. Woo! Girl, Don't get upset. Don't get overwhelmed. Get excited. Get excited because you're being enlightened. And now you're facing your reality and you're getting down to business. So when I looked at the $67,713 that I owe, my husband almost fell off the bed, but I'm like, I'm cool. I got plans. When do I want to pay this off, right? You got to ask yourself that. When am I going to pay this debt off? And when I did that, I said, I got to think about how much am I willing to pay a month to pay this debt off? How much am I willing, but how much am I capable? How much can I pay a month? So I started to save. And if I wanted to pay this debt off of $67,000 in 6 months, which is February 2019, I would have to make a monthly payment of $11,285, split both ways, right? Divide that, I got to pay the student loan, car note. Ooh, I can't do that right now, being realistic. What if I wanted to pay this off in a year, which is August 2019? I'd have to make a monthly payment of $5,642, split it both ways, right? Still right now, I cannot do that right now in this present moment. What if I wanted to pay it off in a year and 6 months, February 2020? I'd have to make a monthly payment of $3,761, right? So I'm taking myself through the steps. I'm giving myself these dates and what I would have to pay in a month to get to that date. So I found my answer today. I did it all the way. I kept doing it to what was realistic to me. And I said, you know what? It's going to take me 2 years and 4 months. By December, and I declared it today, and I'm going to tell you how I declared it because I want you to write this down for yourself. By December of 2020, which is 2 years and 4 months, I will have my debt paid off of $67,000 by making a payment of $2,418 every month. From now until December 20th, I will commit to making this $2,400 payment to pay off my car and my student loan. And when God blesses me with more, because He will, I will make more payments. It won't be 24. Some months it'll be 4,000. You understand? And it'll be before 2020. But I wrote it down on paper because there's power in your written words. So I said, this is how I declared, and I want you to do this if you're struggling with a debt and you're trying to figure out how am I going to pay this. Sit down and make a plan, sister. Make a plan. Get a date, and let's start knocking down the amounts, the monthly payments, and do what's realistic for you. It's okay if your monthly payment could only be $800. It's okay, but God sees you making the plan. And if you was on my live yesterday, you know that I said when He sees you working, He's going to start working. So I declared it this way. I am completely financially free by December 21st, 2020. I chose 21st because it's my son's birthday, but December is the month that I chose. I am completely financially free by December 21st, 2020. All the money I need to make this happen flows to me on a consistent basis. I deserve to be financially free, and it is already done. I trust that the universe and God will give me my next steps. That is it. That is it. And I'm going to close the book. I made the plan. I looked at it. I declared it. I wrote it down. God saw me this morning. I asked Him for it. And I'm going to keep my commitment and my promise and my discipline to do what I said I was going to do because I want to be financially free when I'm 40. And it brings tears to my eyes because I wasn't taught these things. In my family, we wasn't taught to save money. We were taught that money was the root of all evil. Money doesn't grow on trees. I had to hear that day in and day out, and that stuck in my subconscious mind. You know, money is those vacations. All that is for rich people. We are rich. We are rich people. We were born rich. When did that change? And that messed me up all these years to where I was financially irresponsible. And I couldn't get my life together. And I have 2 kids to raise. So I'm telling you right now, if you are in financial distress, you need to sit down and trust that you can make this happen. It's not impossible. Write it down. Figure it out. Do what you can with what you have, and God will give you more. And you will be amazed, and you will break those cycles and those chains in your family. And you will be able to live better and free. We all deserve to be financially free. We should not be in debt. It's not normal, right? Like it was made to be. It's not supposed to be that way. So declare it, feel it. No, you got this. Make a plan. And I say this today because I see so many women wanting to do so much more, but it's like, I can't because I don't have the money. Let's create that money. Let's get that money back from these expenses that it should not be on our statements. Let's move things around. Let's start shifting. Let's start planning. Let's start educating ourselves. Come on. As women, black women, Spanish women, just women of God, start educating ourselves to live better so that we could do the things that make us better. And when I say I want more money, always give your money a purpose. Because God don't want to hear, I just want money. I just want to be rich. All the time, I'm like, I want it because I want to be able to take my kids on vacations, because I honestly think that education is the best. They learn things around the world from different cultures, trying different foods, learning different languages that you cannot learn sitting at a desk for 8 hours. God give me that money for that, because that's what I want it for. I want to pay off my debt so that I could give my kids what they need, and in turn, share my responsible and role model for them, so they can see what this is about and they can do better, right? So, God, I want money so that I can build my programs to a level that all these women come and they receive nothing but value. I want to help women. Give your money purpose. Because when you do, it's going to start flowing to you. Why? Because you want to do great things with it. I'm not asking God for money so I could buy me the next Gucci purse. That'd be nice. And yes, I'll treat myself, but I want it for a bigger purpose. So put that purpose on your money, and it's going to come to you, and plan for a better future. I love y'all. This is amazing. This has blessed me, and everything that blesses me, I'm going to bless you with it, because that's what we're here for, right? It's tea time, and I want y'all to do the same on this page. I want y'all to share it, or I want you to feel free to post. If you have a question or concern, hey girls, I'm going through this. Who's going through this? Hey, what was your accomplishment of the week? Use this page to talk. Get to know each other. We all come from different places, from different families. We all have so much to share. We can really build and empower each other up in this city. And let's do it. Let's do it, because we can see that the people sometimes around us, the people we live with, we're not receiving what we need from them. So let's give that to each other. And I'm getting ready. Yes, he does give in abundance. And that's what I'm telling you. Just ask. But when you ask, plan, give purpose. He sees what you need your money for. But you gotta, this is what I need it for. This is what I'm doing. You gotta work for it. And then I want to revisit that. And then you tell me if you don't have money. Tell me if you don't got money to hire a coach. Tell me if you don't got money to go to maybe this yoga retreat that you need to relieve some stress. Or maybe you need to go to a marriage retreat to build things up back between you and your husband. Whatever it is that you need, come back and tell me that you didn't find the resources for that. I'm going to assume you ain't plan on it. You ain't asked God for it, and you ain't put a purpose to your needs and your wants. I love y'all. And you know what's so good about this tea time right now? That I'm actually getting on a call with my coach. My coach. Another woman who inspires me. I love her. And every time I get on there, but see, I made a plan to invest in her. And God just keeps, I don't know. But every time I got to invest in her, it just comes. It comes. And I could keep investing because he knows that I want to receive what she has to give. And he works through her to get to me. So he makes sure that I have what I need to invest. So I love you all. God bless you. Let's make this plan. Let's uplift each other. Let's put power on this page and in this city. And if any of you have a prayer, if you want to say, and you want to post that, do that too. Bless this page, because all of you have something good to share. All of you have a blessing to share. I love you. God bless y'all.